Hello there. I'm Dr. Zelda Okia, life and weight loss coach. And yesterday I did a video about the fundamentals, and I wanted to expand on that a little bit more today. I talked about those basics and some habits that you can create for yourself, and how, especially for your kids, seeing you maintaining those habits, but even for yourself, that gives you a sense of stability and certainty in these uncertain times. And I wanted to expand on that idea about the fundamentals. And for me, basketball was a good sport just to expand on this idea of becoming a master of the fundamentals. And I had 5 fundamentals in basketball that I wanted to use as an example. I never did play basketball. I know I'm really tall, and I always got, "Oh, did you play basketball?" And I say, "No, I did not play basketball." But these 5 fundamentals, so the one is dribbling. Every basketball player has to know how to dribble. And then to dribble and to run. So running is another basic fundamental. So if you want to get better in basketball, you have to be able to run. You have to be able to run quickly, but then you also have, if you're a distance runner, because sometimes you're running up and down the court, and then you have to dribble with the ball while you run. So those are 2 fundamental basic skills that every basketball player has to have. Jumping, you have to be able to jump to do the slam dunks. And sometimes just jumping in general is helpful in basketball. So there's dribbling, there's running, jumping, passing. So you have to be good at being able to pass the ball to your other teammates, because obviously that's an important skill also. And of course, now I've forgotten the fifth one. Please forgive me. But those of you that play basketball can find a fifth one for yourself. But ultimately, what I wanted to say is, once you become a master, then you become agile, you become limber, you begin to really play the game when you become a master of those fundamentals. And I have to use this analogy. When I was growing up, I learned to drive on a stick shift. And one thing that they did is they would take you up on a hill, have you to stop, turn the car off, turn the car back on, and then shift into that first gear without the car rolling back. So those of you who have driven a stick shift, you know that initially you're like, okay, first gear. Okay, good, we're driving. Okay, now it's time to change to second gear. So every little thing, you really got to think and coordinate everything. But then now I drive my car, put it in first, put it in second, no big deal. I'll go up on a hill. I know how to balance the clutch and the accelerator, and then I just take off, and I've never had the car roll back and hit somebody. So I was going to say is, when you become a master of those fundamentals, then think about it. A basketball player, so he's dribbling the ball and he's running with the ball, and then all of a sudden he can twist, he can spin, and then so the defender's coming, and then he can like spin right around the defender, and the defender's like, "What happened? Where'd he go?" And he's already, and then when you're running, so you're dribbling and you're running, and then you jump, and then you dunk that basketball. So the master becomes agile, clever, thinking on your feet. One of the blogs I wrote was about how the best leaders of companies make quick decisions, and how much is that necessary when you're on the basketball court. And then again, okay, here's a boxing analogy, but Muhammad Ali, float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. The basketball players, they have to know what the other defenders are doing around them. It's like they almost have bad eyes in the back of their head, like they can see who's coming, where they are, and then they react. They know how to react. But the reason they can react a lot of times is because they can even anticipate things. And so I was just going to say that as you increase your values, getting good with those fundamentals and then becoming a master of those fundamentals, you can anticipate potential problems and attack them before they blow out of control, blow out of proportion. And like I said, some people may be laid off or losing their jobs. How valuable of a skill is that to bring to a new employer, that you can think on your feet, that you can anticipate problems. You can see things before they even happen. Maybe you can help your fellow coworkers or even help your boss and make that company into an even greater company than it was before you joined. But anyway, I'm getting off the topic. I'm sorry. But definitely my message for today is just master your fundamentals and become comfortable with them and play with them, and then allow them to really work for you and to work in your favor. And I just wanted to say that one more thing. As you master these fundamentals, you will become more mentally aware of what is going on around you, because you won't have all those distractions causing you to lose your focus. So that's what I had for you today. You guys have a great day, and continue to practice that social distancing, and just to be conscious of where you are and where others might be around you. And particularly hold your kids close. I know it might be a trying time, but they really need that right now. So thanks for watching this video. Stay safe and keep moving forward. Have a great day. Bye-bye.